The Resident Evil series began as a group of elite operatives surviving a zombie infestation, but over time focused on a world infected by bioweapons and viruses that would grant super soldier abilities. Here is every Resident Evil virus, parasite, and disease explained. Discovered in December of 1967 by Dr. Edward Ashford, Dr. James Marcus, and Oswald E. Spencer, the progenitor virus was at one point the earliest virus in the Resident Evil timeline. Almost every major virus in the series produced by these founders of Umbrella comes from this discovery. The only confirmed enemy to carry this virus is Lisa Trevor of the original Resident Evil remake. The T-virus, or Tyrant virus, is the most iconic virus in Resident Evil history and the first introduced to players in the original title. Responsible for the basic zombies of the Spencer Mansion, the Tyrant from the end of Resident Evil, along with Mr. X and Nemesis, and of course, Albert Wesker. The T-virus was created in 1978 by combining the progenitor virus with leech DNA and can reanimate any tissue, even that of the dead. The T-virus also holds a few variants. Tyrants like Mr. X and Nemesis had the NET virus, allowing for simple commands to be given to these beasts. The T. Veronica virus from Resident Evil Code Veronica was created by Alexia Ashford by instead fusing the progenitor virus with the gene of an ancient ant queen, creating the T. Alexia bioweapon. Originally meant to be a vaccine of questionable canon, the T. Cameron virus was created by Dr. Cameron from a 4D film, and the T. Abyss and T. Phobos strains were for aquatic monsters and superhumans, respectively. The G virus, or Golgotha virus, is perhaps the other most well-known virus in the series. Based on the mutation undergone by Lisa Trevor, this virus alters its host while it still lives. The only known successful hosts are the iconic Dr. William Birkin and Curtis Miller. Unless passed to a blood relative, it's likely the G virus will kill and then reanimate its host after death. The T plus G virus is a combination of both and results in electromagnetic and electrical abilities. Created by Albert and Alex Wesker, the Ouroboros was deadly until combined with the T virus antibodies taken from series star Jill Valentine. Hosts that survived infection were given superhuman abilities, while its victims spread it through slimy black tentacles that could leave the host's body. The Animality virus, or A virus, is the focus of the animated film Resident Evil Vendetta. Created by Glenn Arias, this bioweapon was made as part of a cult set on wiping out human life. The most recent virus the series has introduced, the Chrysalid virus, or C virus, mutates its host in a variety of ways deemed relevant to the plot of Resident Evil 6. Zombies, mutants, giant animals are all on the table for what the C virus can turn its hosts into. Unable to be transferred through bites, the C virus spreads through direct injection or through a cloud of the virus. A bioweapon that bucked the series' trend of viruses, Resident Evil 4 sees Leon tackle the countryside of Spain infected by ancient Plagas parasites. Individuals infected by Las Plagas were subject to mind control and brought into Osmond Sadler's Los Iluminados cult. The man himself and his underling Ramon Salazar were able to command these individuals thanks to being host to a dominant species of plaga. Resident Evil's first-person reboot introduced a new fungal bioweapon to the world. The mold, Cadeau, and Megamycete are all interlinked and operate similar to the Plagas parasite, using a mental link to bond and control infected organisms. Through Resident Evil 7's Evelyn controlling the mold and the monstrous spawns of Mother Miranda in Resident Evil Village, the effects of these fungal bioweapons are much more supernatural in how they appear. And that is every Resident Evil virus, parasite, and fungi introduced so far. We'll have to see what new strains pop up in future entries, but until then, stay tuned to Game Rant.